Now to this story this morning. A wake will be held today in New Jersey for a high school quarterback who died from an injury on the field. Fellow students built a memorial on campus for 17-year-old Evan Murray. He is the third high school football player in the U.S. to die this season from injuries in a game. School districts across the country are debating whether to keep playing.
I'm Bill Alt. I'm a coach, football and track coach here at Cumberland High School. I've been a football coach since 1991 and a track coach since about 2008.
I'm Monty Wolke. I just finished my 15th year of football.
This year, injuries, we had 2 possible concussions, which we treated as a concussion, and 1 actual concussion. I would say concussions are, it's not unusual on a group of 40 to 50 kids to have a couple of them a year, I would say. A couple of certain ones, and then you have that, he got his bell rung, whether it's actually a concussion or not. We treat it as such and let him recover.
The earliest injury I had was, I did get a concussion when I was in 7th grade, and it happened on a play where it wasn't that hard of a hit at all. It was more of like a walk through to, jog pace of a practice, and I just happened to lower my head just a little bit and I got hit, and I was seeing stars and had a bad headache after that and got diagnosed with a mild concussion. On top of the 2 concussions, I've torn my knee once. I've had separated growth plate in my elbow, and probably the worst one, I cracked my sternum and dislocated my collarbones, called posterior. So instead of them popping out, they popped back into my body. And when they did that, they were pressing against like my main organs right up around my throat. So it was pressing against my esophagus, limiting my breathing way. I didn't quite know what was going on at the time. I thought it was a broken collarbone. They misdiagnosed me when I first went into the ER, and then I later found out that I had a crack in my sternum, and those collarbones were dislocated. And from there, they said, you can't. They don't want me going anywhere. They don't want me doing anything, because if I happened to just push on it, get punched, or like run into something hard, that could have completely restricted my airway, and I could have died from it. And I had to schedule a surgery within a few days down in St. Louis at Cardinal Glennon to get that repaired real quick.
I had a devastating ACL injury, probably right around 98, 99. Young man, very large young man, tried to stop himself going out of bounds and totally blew out his knee. I did watch a young man down at Edwards County get hit and damage his neck bad enough that he was lucky to walk away, but he'll never be able to do any contact sports again. He did the cardinal rule of ducking his head when he was about to get tackled. He got hit hard, and then he tore all of the ligaments and tendons around the base of his neck.
Do you regret playing football?
Absolutely not, no. Some of my best memories of my life.
Would you let your kids play football?
I would let my kids play football, but I would definitely tell them about the dangers of it, and that it's it's a man's sport, and there might be some injuries that come along with that, and then you have to know that that's just part of the game.